Hi everybody, once again it's me, Tristan, doing the 11th video in this series of videos on the zodiac signs. So, the 11th sign, which is, of course, Aquarius. It's the fixed air sign. A lot of people mistakenly believe that it's a water sign because Aquarius is the water bearer, but it isn't. It's an air sign, so it's very fixed, airy personality that's associated with that. And, personally, I have my moon in Aquarius, which, along with Gemini, is one of the more difficult places to have your moon. Difficult just in the sense that you're always thinking of everybody, contrary to some signs where you're thinking of your, fire signs where you may be thinking of yourself, or, water signs where you're thinking of loved ones. When you're an air sign, you kind of have the whole world on your mind, the people, the places, the events, the aspects of it. So it can kind of be hard in that way to cope with it. Now it's ruled by Uranus, which is a very unorthodox planet, to say the least. So Aquarius people have very unusual minds when you have the perspective of any other sign. So it can be very difficult for people of other signs to understand the Aquarian personality and to understand why Aquarians think the way they think and do the way they do, because Aquarians are sort of by nature unconventional in everything they do. A lot of times they are just, this could be because they're ahead of their time sometimes, they can be futuristic, but aside from that, they can just be plain old weird, and plain old, aware of what's going on in society, but not aware of the social norms or conventions that, the social languages that everybody else speaks. So if you're dating one of these people, first and foremost, it's best just to understand them and to research the details of Aquarius, extensively, because it's very different, and just to know what they're going through, because sometimes, first of all, everybody, well-known fact that Aquarians are very detached. That's sort of the word that goes synonymously with that sign. So just understand that, but they're not detached in every way. That doesn't mean that they don't care about you. So if you're dating an Aquarian, if someone's nothing but Aquarius, if they have every planet in Aquarius, then chances are they're not going to want to date anybody ever, because they're very people who are contented to be by themselves. But almost everybody has other signs in their birth chart, so most Aquarians do have a desire to want to date people. So even if it seems that they don't on the surface, deep down they do, especially if they're already dating you. There's a reason that they're dating you. If they're not dating you and you're just interested, you just want to date one, if they've ever dated one before, that means they're dateable. And if they've never dated anyone before, well, then maybe there's a chance that they never will. So, but really, they sort of live life on their own schedule. It's so if you're, say, texting an Aquarian and the Aquarian isn't texting you back, it's not because they're not interested in you. They may just be doing other things to improve their own life, like studying, or whether it be for a formal school course or just researching things that they're interested in. So there's, it could be any number of things. It's not that they don't care. It's just that they're not thinking about you at this moment, which, may sound cruel, but believe me, it's not. So it's, if you are in a relationship with one and you're having trouble kind of getting through to them and reading one, they're the kind of sign that's not going to want you to know a lot about them. They want to know about you. They want to know about everybody else, but they're kind of private people, and if you try to pry into their private life, they're not going to like that too much. You know, they might even want to leave you after that. So, so it's, you know, not a good idea to find out from them what they're into, but you could certainly find out from an astrologer, and there are lots of astrologers out there that could analyze their entire natal chart, or you could even research all the aspects yourself and all the signs they have planets in and what those planets mean, and try to decode yourself their inner thoughts, because, you know, you could know them better than they know themselves. Aquarians don't really know themselves that well. They want to, you know, it's not that they don't want to know themselves, it's that they're just not interested in knowing themselves. So, you know, if you find out something about them, don't rub their face in it. Just be content that you know it, you understand them, and then kind of use that information to your advantage. Use it to, you know, manipulate them in such a way, or, you know, manipulate is a harsh word, but, you know, just for lack of a better word, and then have them, you know, try to get something valuable out of a relationship that way. It's going to take some work, but ultimately they're willing to go through with it, so it's worth that's worth doing. So I suppose that's pretty much Aquarius. Anything else, just let me know, and I can do a part 2 to this video if necessary. And thank you very much, and please subscribe.